Out and about in Gwendolyn.
Well, here I am in Gwendolyn again, doing 20 miles an hour because it's Wales and it's 5 days since we had this ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous blanket 20 mile an hour speed limit in all 30 mile an hour areas. And I agree that 20 miles an hour is a good speed to have outside schools and places like, where there's busy traffic and a lot of pedestrians. Good, but not blanket everywhere. It's absolutely stupid. And I think they really want to rescind it, and they think the Labour government ought to pay back the taxpayers 30 odd million pounds that they spent on signs and everything. The Labour Party ought to pay that back to the taxpayer. It's now well over a week since I made this video, or took the shots anyway, and well over a week since they changed the speed limit rules in Wales. And I must say that the information that was given out was pathetic and in many cases wrong, because down in the village where I live, everybody assumed that it was 20 miles an hour all the way through, but it's not. They changed it, or whether they changed their mind, I don't know. Parts of it are 20 and parts of it are 30. But there are still other places where you really don't know whether it's going to be 30 or 20. And heaven forbid that we ever do what Sweden did in 1966 and change from driving on the left to driving on the right, because they made a fantastic job of it. Mind you, they were getting ready for it for many years. They started getting ready for it in the 1930s, and they didn't change until the 1966, when before that they had to change all the buses over, they changed the doors on the buses, and I drove in Sweden quite a lot in those days. And it was funny because where the buses had had their doors changed over, they had yellow lights on the back, and when they stopped to let people off, the hazard lights came up at the back, and you were not allowed to overtake because the people were stepping off into the middle of the road. And it was quite comical, because from the 1930s all their cars were right-hand drive, so they were all driving on the near side, which meant that if you went to went to Sweden in a British car with a right-hand drive, you could overtake far more easily because you could see round the traffic. And when they did change over, it was a very complicated operation, because for a week, at least a week, no private cars were allowed on the road. There was only emergency vehicles and vehicles that were used to change the signs over. All the road signs had to be changed, and what they did was they were worried about pedestrians as well, because if you've been going on a particular walk into town, to the shops, to go to work, and you were all used to looking one way for the traffic, now you had to look the other way. So in the cities they had Girl Guides, Boy Scouts or their equivalent at the crossroads reminding people to look the right way. And that occasion is also the time when they put the lights on. You had to have your lights on to remind people to coming towards you to be on the right side of the road. And it was, I drove there about 2 weeks after they changed over, and the whole of Sweden was 30 miles an hour, 50 kilometers an hour. And it was strange, because Previously in Sweden, traffic lights, every traffic lights in town was more like a Grand Prix start. They were mad drivers. But now, when they changed over, they were so gentle. Oh, so careful. It was an experience, I can tell you. And there was a joke going around that in all the road signs that they had to change, they only made one mistake. I don't know whether it's true or not. But on the one sign, it should have said E4 for the name of the road, and they got it the wrong way around and put 4E. I don't know whether that's true. Anyway, so it's a lot better than we were expecting. And now I'll let you get on watching the video.
Well, I'm on my way to go and meet my sister and her son Robert at a place called Wentnor, about 90 miles, take me just over 2 hours. I'm now on the A449 going through the tunnel at Monmouth and heading north through some country lanes, nice little country lanes, and we're looking for a pub called the Green Park Inn, I think it is, a country park, and the entrance to the campsite is just down here. You can easily miss it. No, there it is. We turn in there and head down towards the reception. Nice little site. There's the reception, but my nephew had already booked me in, so I can go straight on down and find my pitch. There it is. Very nice little caravan site. There's Sister Susan's motorhome or camper van. There's Gwendolyn, and next to her is Robert's caravan. So Gwendolyn's a sandwich again. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear it on the video, but there's a little river running down there. And it's very nice. We'll take a walk across there and have a look. The river, which has been known to flood over where I'm walking at the moment, but at the moment it's running fairly fast. Well, Robert and his son will be arriving later. In the meantime, Susan and I are off to Bishop's Castle for some lunch. This is Craven Arms. No, it's not. It's Bishop's Castle. Bishop's Castle is a market town in the southwest of Shropshire, England. According to the 2011 census, it had a population of 1,893. Bishop's Castle is about 1.5 miles east of the Welsh-English border. To the south is Clun, another place worth a visit, and to the east is Church Stretton, at the foot of the Mynd Hills. The town is within an agricultural area and has also become known for its alternative community, including artists, musicians, writers and craftspeople. The surrounding area is hill walking country, and Bishop's Castle is a Walkers of Welcome town, gaining the award in 2008. The long-distance footpath, the Shropshire Way, runs through the town, and Offa's Dyke, the ancient boundary between England and Wales, is only a few miles to the west. The town has 2 microbreweries, including the 3 Tons, the oldest UK brewery. That's an interesting little place by the look of it. Some funny shops and very colourful. And the poppy shop, the one that Susan wants to go and have a look at, is closed due to unforeseen circumstances. We're going into Simpson's instead, which sells a variety of things. Cards, ordnance survey maps, books, crockery, all sorts of things. Nice one. And you get it in French and English. There we are, open. Well, there's Susan's camper van, We found a place a little bit further down the hill, and what have we got there? That's rather novel. Oh, the elephants walking along walking along the wall. And that building there, now a pharmacy, built in 1875, and it was a schoolhouse. And the building at the top there is the town hall, and all the bunting and the flags are to celebrate 450 years of the town's history. And off the high street you get these little alleyways, passageways going through the courtyards at the back. Another one over there. There's another one. We're headed up this way, where we've been told there's somewhere we can eat. Oh, the chai shop, is it? No? Yeah, there's the banner saying 450 years of charter, a celebration, and we're going to eat in there. I think Happy Bap. Well, we're in the Happy Bap cafe. Now, there's a most peculiar fireplace there. Don't know what those wire things are on the top. Let's try and find that out. And then Susan's having a baked potato with shrimps. Prawns. And I'm having one of the special board there, the Caribbean chicken on a brown bap. And there's Susan's baked potato, and there's my bap with a glass of red wine. What do you do if you want to put a bench on a hill? You tear it like that. I enjoyed my visit, and I think it's fair to say that I shall be going back to Bishop's Castle and having a better look around. In the meantime, if you visit Shropshire, I would strongly recommend have a visit, have a Happy Bap in the Happy Bap Cafe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.